What's good, people? Back like I never left. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, back with another Cowboy check-in. And if we talking Cowboys, who else but me? Check it, man. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Weekend's coming to an end. Getting ready for the news cycle to flip. You know, more random Cowboy news because, you know, we stay in people's mouth. That's just what it is. So I just wanted to touch base on this one topic I heard beginning the weekend that I kind of didn't really pay too much attention to, but it seems to be, it's not just picking up steam, it's just people trying to add validity to it, and that's this whole story about Dak doesn't want to be a Cowboy. Listen, man, contract negotiations are just that. They're negotiations. It's a two-part street, you know. You're either going to want to do the deal or you're not going to want to do the deal. It's no in between, you know. Dak had his terms, the Cowboys had their terms, and they just couldn't reach them, you know. I would love for Dak to have been signed a long-term deal, but he wanted a 4-year contract, and the Cowboys wanted a 5-year contract. That's mainly the main sticking point. That's the story. You can find it in multiple news outlets. James Slater reported it. It's facts. You know, I know people want it to be like beef between Jerry and Dak, and I don't think that's the case. I think it's more so Dak knows his worth, and Jerry wants a deal so he can keep a good team put together. He don't want to strap himself. I get it, man. You play both sides of the field, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got love for somebody don't mean you want to spend all your money on it. If you've been married, you know that. You know what I'm saying? You can be married and love your wife to death, but you also have to be mindful of your finances. You give somebody everything, every single dime, and then all that love in the world, and y'all homeless. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention. And Jerry's just being mindful of the business, you know, and not necessarily the overall finances of the Cowboys, but the salary cap. You have to be mindful. So he wants to play, you know, not necessarily frugal, but he wants to be smart with his money. And Dak, you know, has to play his side. He can't worry about the salary cap. He's not the person that's in charge of that. He has to worry about himself. And, you know, from his end, he's like, I'm worth a certain amount, you know, and I want 4 years so I can get another bite of the apple. So I get it, you know. Hopefully next year, after a successful season, successful season. I'm thinking 11-5, 12-4. Dak come back to the table. Us making it to like the NFC Championship game and beyond, and you know the negotiations go a lot more smoother because you know everything will meet up. But we will see when that comes. As far as that stupid story, the reason why it's no validity is you know, hearing through the grapevine that basically that story came from a former Cowboys coach that's no longer with the team. And what most people didn't pay attention to was it was his opinion that Dak doesn't want to be with the team. It's not factual. That's why after the story broke, Dak's brother, who he's with at the time, they were out fishing. Dak's brother tweeted out fake news. And if you're together with your brother and the story breaks, y'all literally next to each other, and then you tweet out fake news, I think it's safe to say that came from Dak, especially when they love to lean on his brother's commentary another time. So, you know what I'm saying, take that to the bank and cash it. You know what I'm saying? Dak wants to be a Cowboy. Dak recognizes the power of this, and he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So get over it. You know, they're going to come to terms. My bank, if you watch one of my earlier videos, I think Dak going to sign during the year. I know that doesn't sound like it makes too much sense, but it's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Got to go bold, go home. But other than that, man, other Cowboys news, man, the rookies all locked up. Neville Gallimore, Tyler Beatis, CeeDee Lamb, of course, Diggs, and Reggie Robinson all locked up. So we looking good on that front. I'm excited. This week begins some more work, and we about to really get to it, man. Week 1, the Rams. I think I'm going to do a video on how we destroyed the Rams last year and why it's very possible again this year since they're on the backslide and we have made a lot of great additions to our team. So I think that'll be coming. I just want to touch base on y'all. just random Cowboy news I've heard around the grapevine. Haven't heard too much on the signing. I did see a story a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. Stephen Jones said we're not done. So y'all can expect, I got a feeling we might sign Everson Griffin. I really feel like it. There's no movement with Randy Gregory, and I think we want another DN. It's either Everson Griffin or Clay Matthews. I would love Jadeveon Clowney, but I like Griffin more. Clay Matthews would just be adding another pass rusher. That's what he is basically at this. I don't know if he can anchor the end, but he can pass rush. So those could be coming down the pike. So keep your eyes out on that. I don't think we're adding any other positions. I think it'll be a DN, pass rusher, or like an anchor in like Everson Griffin. I think that'll be the next major move. I don't think we signed any more receivers or anything like that. I think we pretty much solidified at every other position, just getting healthy and getting acclimated. So I think another DN, because you can work those in easily to scheme. So I think that, with Tyron Crawford getting healthy and putting them legal issues behind him, I think that one more defensive base piece, like defensive end, will be the next move. And what I think I want to do is leave y'all with a random Dak fact. I'm going to start doing that because y'all respect Dak. And, I mean, who else but me to, keep y'all informed on it. So,
in its QB. Last season, he finished second in passing yards, fourth in passing touchdowns, and he led the Cowboys to the #1 ranked offense in the league.
33. Yes, they do. A lot of time for Prescott. Gonna launch it. Going deep down the field. And it's caught for the touchdown!
And Dak thrives when the pressure is on. Since 2016, he's engineered 8 fourth-quarter comebacks, tied for 5th most in the league. He's spearheaded 14 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime, tied for 2nd most in the league. Can he air it out? His passer rating on throws 20 yards or more down the field has ranked in the top 10 in each of his 4 seasons. What about playing under duress? When facing pressure, Prescott has posted a top 10 passer rating in 3 of 4 years. Dak has thrown 97 touchdowns against 36 interceptions. His career ratio of 2.69 TDs per interception ranks 5th among active quarterbacks.
These are facts, and you can't debate them.